You can always start with the audio.
You recording?
Yes.
We're good?
Yep.
Okay, everyone's ready? Good evening, everyone, and Scott Township Commissioners meeting today, November 25th. Esteemed family and friends, thank you for being here tonight. We're going to start with the prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. As we gather here tonight as commissioners and members of Scott Township, we ask that we are ever mindful of each other, opportunities to render our service to fellow citizens and to our community that we hold dear. Keeping in mind always the enduring values of life, acceptance, understanding, exerting our efforts in those areas and on those things upon which future generations can build with confidence and build proudly. Let us continue to strive to make a better neighborhood, a better township, and a better world. I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call, Denise, please.
Commissioner Gasta.
Here.
Commissioner Sorkin.
Here.
Commissioner Sedlak.
Here.
Commissioner Seibel.
Here.
Commissioner Costello.
Here.
Commissioner Delfonso.
Here.
Commissioner Myers.
Here.
Commissioner Wateska.
Here.
Commissioner Altman.
Here.
All present.
All right, thank you. We have a very special proclamation tonight for Ace Koala. He has retired from the Scott Township Police Department. I believe it's been 33 years ago. I believe
32 years.
32 years ago. I gave you an extra one there.
Well, me, sorry, you know what? Even with the hearing aids, I can't.
That's okay. All right, I'm gonna try and talk loud for you. Is that better?
Yeah.
Again, thank you to everyone for being here tonight. Kathy Gazda is our head of public safety, so she's gonna read your proclamation for you, okay? Yes? But I am gonna read it from here.
If I could just add one thing beforehand, after that, then we'll change the agenda for the item.
Township of Scott proclamation recognizing Chief John Ace Koalo. Whereas the Scott Township Board of Commissioners wishes to recognize former Police Chief John Ace Koalo for his decades of service to the residents of this township. And whereas John Koalo joined the police department in 1959 as a patrolman, rose to the rank of lieutenant in 1969, was named chief of police in 1984, and entered into retirement in 1993. And whereas early in his career, Officer Koala was recognized for his heroism when he inched his way across a 14-inch wet girder 90 feet above Whiskey Hollow Run in high winds to lead a distraught man to safety, a testament to his dedication and readiness to serve in any capacity needed. And whereas Chief Ace Koalo was instrumental in introducing the DARE program to our schools and making Scott Township a central training center for annual police vehicle codes and legal updates, among other accomplishments. And now therefore, be it further resolved with appreciation for 32 years of exemplary service, contributing to the safety and well-being of our community with unwavering commitment and professionalism, the Board of Commissioners extends our sincere best wishes in the future. And it's signed this 25th day of November, 2025 by Stacy Altman, President.
You're good, Dave.
Ace, before we go any further, I have something else for you just on behalf of the Board of Commissioners and the managers. What's that? No, I'll come out to him. Yep, we just got you a little something. Again, you have our sincerest condolences. Those are people when angels are near. Put that right there for you. Thank you, sir. Yep.
I'd like to thank the board for this proclamation and a beautiful gesture you did for Ace. We have something else for him. It just take me a minute to explain. I met Ace as a young traffic engineer at PennDOT. Called one day and asked someone if someone could help him with a signing matter. I talked to him and offered to meet him at his office. When I met him, I said, "Wow, you look like you could play for the Pittsburgh Steelers." He laughed and said he played semi-pro football for the Millville Indians in the early 50s, and that he played against Johnny Unitas. I told him I too played for the Millville Indians, was a quarterback and won a championship in 1973. That was the bond that kept us great friends to this day. Looking back in time, our police department needed some directions. The township hired Superintendent Mario Zeroli. Superintendent Zeroli was a retired lieutenant from the Pennsylvania State Police and my good friend. He upgraded the force from their uniforms to their mental attitude. His first duty as superintendent was to find a leader with vision as a chief, and he found one in John Ace Koala. Chief Koala was our chief for 10 years, and his leadership and vision are what our police force is made of today. This leadership and vision are instilled in our chiefs and will continue. And Ace, I remember you telling me that you played against Johnny Unitas, and that you said in a joking manner, you knew of him, but that he didn't know of you. Well, if he was here, I'd be willing to bet if John Unitas was here tonight and saw this, he surely would know of you. Ace, you always be our friend and remembered in Scott Township. Love you, pal. This is from. That's for you, pal. Need 2 hands on that. It's heavy. What do you think?
But I.
It look like you?
I don't recognize.
That's all I have.
I say in the morning, you're this afternoon, right? That's not maybe.
So that let the board see this, this is, need 2 hands to hold on to. You wanna pass it?
Oh my God.
We asked after the board sees it and he wants to take it home for a week if to the chief and he can find a place in the police department in there.
Yes. Did anyone want to speak for Ace on behalf of Ace and introduce your family?
What's that?
Is there such a?
Go ahead.
Yeah, here, hold on. I kind of figured that was gonna happen. I'm sorry.
That's it.
What?
I just want to thank all of you. I mean, this township was his life. This township was his heart. He put his heart and soul into everybody. He made so many friends. He made so many people happy. This was his whole world. So you just made his whole world today. Thank you for that very much.
Well, we were blessed to have him as long as we did. Thank you.
so much.
Yep, thank you all for
So
being here
much.
tonight.
Thank you. Wait.
Oh.
Oh.
I want to thank all the board members, township manager, everyone, basically, Linda, and also, and your I thank all. My things from 66 years, since I first took my oath, Scott Township police officer. I was the youngest person that was hired on the department at that time. And also, we worked out of 532 Crothers Avenue. I was the youngest then. Today, I'm the oldest and only one that worked for the township.
Oh.
But like I said, 66 years ago. Like I said, I grew up in this township. I came from Cecil Township. The age I spent 19 years in Cecil, I got married my wife in 57, on the department in 59.
Yeah.
But I grew up here. I spent all my life here. I can't ask any more than what Scott Township gave me. He gave me I met so many people. It had so many friends as he reached from the, I can't take enough. That was probably the most valuable gift that I ever had. Getting and making the friendships that I had. And then I thank you.
No need to thank us. We're honored to have you here tonight. All right, so as exciting as it is, we are going to continue on with our meeting. Not be offended if you guys don't want to stay for it. We're pretty used to this whole setup, so really, we are not offended.
Thank you. We're gonna get him home.
Just a side note, I graduated high school with Freddie. I sure did. It was great to see him tonight. What a treat. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Small world.
Yeah.
Small world.
Circle moment.
Such a.
Seriously, I want to thank all of you. You know, we just lost my mom. We buried her yesterday.
Our condolences.
That's so hard. I'm so glad that this brought him some joy.
Want to change it? You
Nice.
want it. No, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
It's our pleasure, really.
And again, sorry for your loss.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah, so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I suggested. Yes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Very much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for being here.
I said.
Get something like that heavy plaque made.
A bronze guy.
There's a place down on Liberty Avenue.
That's where he.
On the right hand side.
Yeah, I've always wondered what they do there, and now it's like all kind of making sense. It's all clicking.
I worked at West Penn. I used to drive
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 19.
10 years ago. Township. I know.
Yeah.
I didn't want to disrupt any. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Your reunion's coming up.
Sort of 90. But I was 4.
I got one of those. I didn't know if they- Oh, I put her number on there. I got there and I didn't put her on there. I wonder how you get it all. Yeah. Well.
What you doing for Thanksgiving? What you doing for Thanksgiving? Cooking? For Thanksgiving?
Thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah, sort. I just.
All the shopping today, tomorrow, some prepping.
Maybe might not be going. Oh, we want to
It'll
clean.
be good.
If she's watching it.
Are you coming over? Ready coming?
No,
That kind of.
Justin,
Two sauces.
ex and his girlfriend and Jess and her family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Risers, that's the county's.
7 or 8.
Change up.
Oh, maybe it's like Nippon turkey, so it's a lot of leftovers, so I'll keep turkey. Yeah, you see, I'll send out. And set Friday.
Oh, yeah, we.
I don't have any Christmas stuff up because I have people for Thanksgiving and have.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, okay, I get you.
Son across the street, he does my heavy lifting for me.
Yeah, like.
I kind of went crazy.
Hobby Lobby a couple times.
Yeah, I love Christmas tree.
I got my kid. They have like, you know what? I got my kid.
My house is not big enough Christmas tree.
Driving home. See, I hate my Christmas tree. It's cold. And I looked at my daughter, I'm like, I think I'm forgetting this. We need it.
They've tripled in price.
Oh my God, I mean.
No, mine, I love my Christmas tree.
Oh,
You know,
I think.
Oh.
Ready to start moving.
no, he ran around telling people I had the ugliest tree he's ever seen in it.
Are you ready?
Yep, it's him. I put it up every year and I'll never.
Motion to approve the agenda. Could I get a motion, please, to approve the agenda?
Anyway.
Edit.
We have an
Can we
amendment.
approve it and then amend it? Amend it first. Okay.
And suggesting a friendly amendment, the background on this is
And that's all I put on here, those.
as a result of the Supreme Court decision yesterday or the other day, that we're able to add things to the agenda at the, basically, if we go to approve the agenda change, we're allowed to do this. It was a few years ago, and the Supreme Court issued a decision the other day reversing I'll say the 24-hour rule, for lack of a better word. So with that, the suggestion is that we would add an item, motion 7F would be motion to approve vacating the unopened alley bordering parcels 101P65, 102P52. Let's make that 101P52 and 101P60 with the intent that after the alley is vacated, would be part of the Russin Plat Adjustment Subdivision Plan. Make that Russin Plat Adjustment Subdivision Plan. An ordinance on the vacation will be considered in January. I'll forward that motion to you. Right.
Read it at the beginning.
Yes.
Just vote.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So, God, this
All right.
is vacating the alley. It deals with the subdivision that you had the hearing for.
Yes.
It's Paul Russman.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
It's Paul Russman? Okay.
Yes.
Any other amendments to the agenda? All right, can I go back to getting a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Tom, a second. Michelle, questions? Any other questions on the motion?
At first, we need a separate vote on the amendment, so I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the amendment.
I'll make a motion to second it.
Any questions on the amendment? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Amendment carries. All right, back to the motion to approve the agenda as amended. Tom made the first for that, Michelle seconded it. Is that still okay with you both?
Yes.
All right. Any questions on the agenda? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. All right, public relations report, motion to approve the proclamation for John A. Swallow. Could I get a motion for that, please? Michelle and
I'll second it.
Kathy, questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. All right, any public comments on agenda items listed below? No? Okay. Motion to approve. Can I get a motion, please, to approve the bill list for November in the amount of $3,188,836.98. Thank you. A second. Thank you. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. All right, can I get a motion, please, to approve the following meeting minutes? They would be for October 28th, 2025, and November 11th. Looking for that?
So moved.
Thank you. Dane, a second for that? Jim, thank you. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Just a note for the members that we have in the audience tonight, we move pretty quick on our numbers meetings. These have all been discussed. We have all talked about them. So we're not just running, All right, planning, zoning, and code enforcement. Could I get a motion, please, to appoint Mr. Trevor Tizard to the Planning Commission to fill Ms. Sorkin's term that expires on September 1st, 2027?
I'll make that motion.
Thanks, Jane.
Second.
Second by Michelle. Questions on the motion?
Is this the gentleman?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, here.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Motion to approve the Russman Plat Adjustment Subdivision Plan to consolidate parcels 101-P-65, 101-P-52, 101-P60, and the vacated unopened alley, and then create a new boundary line creating two parcels, 101-P-60, 101-P-52, as recommended by the Planning Commission. This is subject to satisfying the comments of the Township Engineer Review Letter dated October 22nd, 2025, and the Allegheny County Economic Development Review Letter dated October 3rd, 2025.
If I could make a friendly, would make that way, it seem appropriate to table this because again, what happens is under the process, and Mark agrees with that, we want to vacate the alley, excuse me, we want to, after the vote we'll have later on as far as approving the vacation, then it goes down to the county. We have to submit some papers for that. After they agree with the subdivision, then we vacate, we'll pass an ordinance vacating the alley formally. So it's kind of a confusing two-step, but that's the way the county seems to want it. So if it would be possible, this could be tabled for now.
You'd have said that before I read all that.
Back on for January once we approve
Yes.
the vacation.
Yes.
Motion table.
All right, Sam, a second for that.
Second.
Tom, thank you. Questions on tabling that motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion is tabled. All right. Are we tabling anything else before I read all that? Okay, thanks.
That was mean.
That was mean. Motion to ratify the advertisement of the public hearing on vacating the unopened alley bordering parcels 101-P-65, 101-P-52, and 101-P-60, with the intent that after the alley is vacated, it would be part of the Russman Plat Adjustment Subdivision Plan as recommended by the Planning Commission. A motion for that, please.
So moved.
Tom, thank you. Thank you, Eileen. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. All right, one more time. Motion to approve the Yinzer subdivision plan to consolidate parcels 101-S-270 and 101-D-75 as recommended by the Planning Commission. This is subject to satisfying the comments of the Township Engineer Review Letter dated November 3rd, 2025, and the Allegheny County Economic Development Review Letter dated October 8th, 2025. Motion for that, please.
So moved.
Michelle, thank you. A second?
Second.
For Jane? All right. Thank you, Jane. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Our favorite Yinzer subdivision plan.
That's our user guy.
Yeah. Sorry.
The answer.
Your user.
In her. All right, can I get a motion, please, to approve advertising of an ordinance for vacating the unopened alley bordering parcels 101-P-65, 101-P-52, and 101-P-60 with the intent that after the alley is vacated, it would be part of the Russman Plat Adjustment Subdivision Plan as recommended by the Planning Commission.
I'll make a motion, we approve.
Thank you, Tom. A second for that?
Second.
Thanks, Angela. Gotcha. She beat you. All right, any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. All right, for 7F, I'm going to defer to John to have him read the motion for us.
All right, this is a motion to approve vacating the unopened alley bordering parcels 101-P-65, 101-P-52, and 101-P-60 with the intent that after the alley is vacated, it will be part of the Russman Plat Adjustment Subdivision Plan. An ordinance on the vacation will be considered in January.
A motion for that, please.
So moved.
Tom, thank you. A second?
Second.
Michelle, questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Solicitor's report for tonight.
No,
Thank you. Engineer's report, Marie. Here we go.
Thank you. Okay. Working out, First item, may I have a motion to approve partial payment number 2 submitted by LMNR Excavating LLC in the amount of $225,862.25 for work completed between October 1st and November 1st for the 2024 Stormwater Improvement Project. This is the Phase 1 project.
A motion. Kathy, a second for that?
Second.
Thank you. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next item is, may I have a motion to approve the resolution authorizing manager Denise Fitzgerald to execute the chapter 105 permit application on behalf of Scott Township for the Scrubgrass Stream Restoration Project.
A motion for that, please?
Make that motion.
Thanks, Angela. A second? Eileen, questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve the invoice submitted by Jet Jack Inc. dated October 31st in the amount of $10,800 for pre-construction hydro excavation completed for the North Rend Storm Sewer and Sanitary Sewer Improvement Project.
Make that motion.
Thanks, Angela. A second for that?
Second.
Sam, thanks. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve resolution to request funding in the amount of $920,000 from the Commonwealth Financing Authority LSA program for the Oaks Stormwater Improvements Project Phase 2.
So moved.
Michelle, thank you. A second?
Second.
I'll defer.
Jane, questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next, may I have a motion to approve change order number 1, which is a final change order submitted by Mealy and Sons, Inc. in the deduct amount of $36,050.79 to reflect the measurement of final in-place quantities and work completed for the 2024 roadway improvement program.
Motion for that, please.
So moved.
Sam, a second?
Second.
Thanks, Angela. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next, may I have a motion to approve partial payment number 2, which is a final payment submitted by Mealy and Sons, Inc. in the amount of $87,781.92 for work completed for the 2024 roadway improvement program. This will close out the Mealy contract.
Motion. Thank you. A second?
I'll second.
Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next, may I have a motion to approve change order number 1 submitted by El Grande Industries, extending the contract time of completion to perform outstanding milling, resurfacing, and thermoplastic line striping on Carruthers Avenue by May 15th, 2026 at no cost to the township, and installing temporary line striping and repair of the low spot, I spelled spot wrong, low spot at Caro Street for the 2025 road improvement program. We had discussed this. This provides for a time extension. Work has to be started by May 1st, completed by May 15th. No cost to the township. They will do the temporary striping on Carruthers. They'll fix the low spot, and then the permanent milling, resurfacing, and permanent thermoplastic line striping will be next year.
Do you have any idea when they're gonna finish, they did do the line striping. But I have not seen anything done for the,
Let me follow up with them.
So this is gonna correct the bumping problem?
just temporarily, this is to, correct me if I'm wrong, they're just bump that's in front of the fire department, the big one, they do have it, but they did not do anything on it. Line stripes. So, I mean, are we paying them before they do
This is
this?
just a change order.
This is
Okay.
Just a change order.
contract, so that they're not in violation.
So did somebody make a motion?
No, I was waiting.
Make the motion.
I'll say,
Celine, second by Tom. Questions on the motion?
is May first really the earliest date that they can start doing paving?
It has to be commenced no later than May first, so they can start earlier. I mean, if we have a decent spring and the plants open up, they need to start, but they have to be done by the 15th.
Thank you.
Sam, historically, plants have been opening into March.
Oh, that's what I was trying to get, like, May seemed a little bit late, that's why I
Yeah.
questioned why we were giving them so long, really.
Begrudgingly.
Just had to ask the question.
Any other questions or comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next item, may I have a motion to approve change order number 1, which is a final change order submitted by Michael Fasciano Contracting, Inc. in a deduct amount of $79,609.10 to reflect final in-place quantity adjustment and work completed for the Lindsay Road Phase 2 project.
All right, a motion for that, please.
So moved.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
Thanks, Jane. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion to approve partial payment number 1 in the amount of $119,075.98 submitted by Michael Fasciano Contracting, Inc. for work completed for the Lindsay Road Improvements Phase 2 project.
So moved.
Tom, thank you. Eileen, questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve partial payment number 2 in the amount of $144,967.87 submitted by Michael Fasciano Contracting, Inc. for work completed for the Lindsay Road Improvements Phase 2 projects.
Moved.
Tom, thank you. A second?
I'll second.
Any questions on the motion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just a note to that motion, we will have payment request number 3, which will be the final payment for your next meeting. So we will be able to close out Fasciano this year. Okay, next item is to discuss the bid opening held November 21st and award of the source shed source flow reduction and sanitary sewer improvements project. So we had a bid opening November 21st. This is for the C-53 project, which is a required Alpha Sand 10% project that we need to undertake for the consent order. We had 8 contractors pick up the bids, 3 submitted. Low bid was submitted by Cronin Enterprises, with a base bid of $679,226.65 and an ad alternate price of $114,000. The ad alternate was for additional manhole lining and waterproofing. Cronin is your contractor on phase 2 of the ponds. So he's already working in the township. Second bidder was Jet Jack. We've had Jet Jack here. Third bidder was Roto-Rooter. We've never had them on the job, and their price was high at 1.15 million. So we're familiar with Cronin. If you so choose to make the motion, you could award the base bid and or the ad alternate for this project.
All right, can I get a motion, please, for that?
So moved. Or I'll second. That's fine.
Okay, questions on the motion?
I do. Marie, has Cronin done sewer work for LSAC managed projects before? I know they're currently working on the sidewalk project on Green Tree Road.
We've had them on similar projects.
Okay.
Pipe replacement, pipe lining. They typically sub the lining to Jet Jack or State Pipe. Both of whom have worked in the township. So I don't have any issues with Cronin. If we need to decide if we're doing base bid or base and alternate.
Marie, what was your estimate on this project?
I don't have the estimate with me, Denise. I think we should probably pull, we had the budget for it before we finalize the number.
Okay.
How soon do we have to award this? Do we want to wait and discuss it next month?
Up to you. We can wait.
Anybody feel more comfortable getting more information? Does it put us behind?
No,
Yeah, let's wait just to see if we can budget, if we can do the alternate. If you're saying it's a good price, I don't wanna not do it, but let's make sure we have the money.
I'm totally fine with that.
Okay,
Thank you. And Denise and I can review the budget in the interim.
all right. Do I have to have them withdraw their motions or can we just?
Think so.
Yeah, whoever wants to withdraw the motion, they can.
Tom and Nick, you're fine. We'll just table that.
Fine with that, yep.
All right, we'll discuss next month.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item is motion to approve concurring resolution authorizing submission of a funding application to SHACOG in the amount of $50,600 for the Scott Park Community Room ADA doors.
Get a motion for that, please?
Okay.
Second, Michelle. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next is, may I have a motion to approve concurring resolution authorizing submission of a funding application to SHACOG in the amount of $78,100 for the Scott Park Lodge restroom improvements.
So moved.
Second.
Michelle, thank you. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next is motion to approve a resolution requesting funding in the amount of $749,800 from the Commonwealth Financing Authority LSA program for the municipal building generator renovation project.
Get a motion for that, please?
I'll make that motion.
Kathy, thanks. Question, second for that?
I'll second.
Thank you. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, may I have a motion to approve a resolution requesting funding in the amount of $1 million from the Commonwealth Financing Authority LSA program for the municipal building renovation project?
Motion for that, please.
Motion.
Second.
That's Sam? Yeah, Sam. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, last but not least, may I have a motion to approve the funding commitment letter in the amount of $495,000 for the municipal building renovation project? This is in conjunction with the LSA application.
So moved.
Tom, thank you. A second?
Second.
Okay. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Thank you. That is all unless you have any questions.
Questions for Murray? Okay. All right, committee report finance, Tom?
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. The first item I have is a motion to approve the payment request from Acrisure Mid-Atlantic Partners Insurance Services LLC for actuarial services from 10/1/25 to 12/31/25 for the police pension fund in the amount of $1,803.75 and the non-uniform pension fund in the amount of $1,350. And as always, they're paid from their respective funds.
Motion from Tom, a second for that, please.
I'll second.
Thanks, Angela. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Next item I have is a motion to approve the payment request from Marquette Associates for investment consulting services from 5/1/25 through 9/30/25 for the police pension fund in the amount of $15,801.09 and a non-pension non-uniform pension fund in the amount of $8,138.36, against paid from the respective funds.
I made the motion, a second, please.
Second.
Eileen.
Eileen, questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Okay, the next three motions have to do with the budget, and I just want to preface it by thanking everybody, Carla, Denise, all the staff, all the employees, department heads for making the budget much easier to develop this year. It's a good budget. All the departments sharpened their pens, which made it much easier. Based on the current figures as of today, because Carla and Denise are always looking at the numbers. Our end funding balance would be a surplus of $53,651, which would go to our capital reserve. There is no tax increase in here, and I think it's a very good and fair budget for all. With that said, I would make a motion to approve the advertisement of the 2026 budget for public inspection, and there is no tax increase.
Second for that. Well, thank you. Nope, that's a
Second.
Any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays? Motion carries.
The next motion I'll make is to approve the advertisement of the 2026 tax levy ordinance, which I indicated there is no tax increase on the levies.
All right, motion made by Tom, second by Elaine. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Third item I have is a motion to approve the advertisement of the 2026 budget ordinance.
Motion made by Tom, a second for that, please.
Second it.
Thanks, Kathy. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
So what will happen is this will be on the agenda for the December 23rd meeting for today.
Thank you. Thank you. Standing committee report, public safety. Kathy, anything for tonight?
No, nothing. Thank you.
Thank you. Standing committee report, public works. Nick, anything for tonight?
Nothing further for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Environmental committee, sewer committee, and MS4 updates. Angela, anything for tonight?
I have nothing for the sewer committee, but I wanted to ask for the Environmental Advisory Council. A member had asked if we could pick up, there's a large amount of trash somewhere, I think it's around by Duffy's. I'll get a better idea of the location, but want to know if it basically just us, me and the council members to go pick up the trash. It'd probably take us like no more than half an hour. It's far off the road, so we wouldn't need police. And the only thing that I would ask is if I could take the garbage and put it in the dumpsters in the public works area.
Property, we've already not notified them and they haven't picked it up.
They're gonna do it for trespassing, so.
Okay.
We did do that. We asked for the Green Tree Road when we did the cleanup. We just, we took the bag instead of leaving them for public works.
By the property owners of that, and they have not responded. So.
Okay, so you know better what I'm talking about. I'm not quite sure I know.
I'm good with cleaning it up, but I still want to see a citation if they're not responding to it. They've got to be held responsible for that. I don't. Kudos to you guys.
Railroad?
Who is it? Who
Bring them in.
property is it?
Railroad.
Yeah, they should be paying for that.
I promise you they'll pay the fine.
Are we talking about the construction debris?
I believe so. I haven't seen it. I was just asked. I believe so.
Is this stuff you can pick up?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to actually see it. I'm gonna go see it.
Mark, is this stuff she could pick up?
I have not seen it. Stephanie cited them for it and sent out the letter to the contact that Tom gave us.
Some of it can be retrieved, but there are some other items that are pretty large that I don't think the Environmental Advisory Board should be
Okay,
moving.
Okay.
so
All right.
maybe follow up with you and Stephanie, see if we can reach out to them again, or what do you want us to do?
We're just gonna go pick it up. It was basically probably the first weekend of December.
Okay,
We're just gonna go pick it up.
Okay.
One of the members, he
Okay.
asked, I think he's going to ask the owner of that car. No,
Area.
All there, yeah.
yes, thank you, I can't think of words. He's gonna ask the owner of that if we could just share. We're gonna do it like the first weekend of December.
It's not business anymore. I don't think that should be a problem.
We can still ask for permission.
Yeah, ask for permission. I'm saying, I don't think it should be an issue.
Chief, if you get a complaint of cars loitering at the car dealership, it's.
We know where to find them.
Yep.
Make sure you call the CERT team.
Oh, that was like. Okay, no, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Parks and Recreation, Eileen, anything for tonight?
No, nothing.
Library liaison report, Michelle,
Yes.
what do you have for tonight?
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. The library is now accepting donations of used books from the Friends of the Library book sale, which is planned in May. 2026 already, my gosh. The library has many programs planned for December, including winter reading challenges for all ages. For more information or to register for programs, please visit the library's website, www.scottlibrary.org.
All right, thank you so much. Shaycog, Nick, anything for tonight?
Nothing for tonight, thanks.
Standing committee reports, administration. Yep, nothing for tonight. All right, conferences and workshops. Could I get a motion, please, to approve attendance of the annual Spring Educational Conference of Allegheny League of Municipalities to be held at Seven Springs, April 9th, 2026 through April 12th. In the amount of $350 per person for the full conference, $275 2-day or $175 1-day. Meal plans are as follows. Registration begins December 12th, 2025. Can I get a motion for that, please?
So moved. No, I'll second.
Second.
I'll second. It's her motion.
Michelle motion, Tom second. All right, questions on the motion?
Can I just ask, do we still not have lodging prices?
We do have that, that amount. That was.
Okay, can I read the next one and we'll come back to that? Okay. Could I get a motion, please, to approve the ratification of approval for the finance director to attend the 2026 GFOA conference, April 26th to April 29th, 2026 at the Lancaster Marriott in the amount of $450 for conference registration plus $165 night lodging, parking, taxes, fees, and hotel service charges. These are early bird registration rates available now. Again, this is to ratify. Could I get a motion for that, please?
So moved.
Thank you, Michelle. A second?
Second.
Thanks, Tom. Questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. We're still looking.
Who was made the motion in second? I'm sorry.
I wrote it down. Michelle and Tom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll come back to that again. We'll move on. Public comments on items not listed on the agenda. Anyone for tonight? Nope. Okay. No one online. All right. Commissioner's request, and then I'll come back to that motion. I'll start with Kathy tonight. Kathy, anything for you tonight?
Just, I hope everybody has a happy and safe Thanksgiving. That's it.
Jane?
Everybody happy Thanksgiving.
Great.
And that's all.
Okay.
I had two things. Just a reminder that turkeys don't fly. And I was curious about the water drainage on 50. Did anything happen with that today?
Tom Kelly is online. Tom.
Yes, I went down there. I checked out the situation. When I was down there, everything was flowing. That's a really flat area down there, and water does move slowly. I did call up PennDOT and I asked them to come down and take a look also.
All right, thank you.
All right. Nick, did you have anything for tonight?
Just happy Thanksgiving.
All right, thanks. Tom?
At least turkey.
What?
Feliz.
Happy Thanksgiving
Oh,
in Spanish.
Sorry.
Feliz turkey?
Feliz is happy. I don't know how to say turkey.
Happy thing.
Gracias, Dio.
Thank you for the opportunity to get to serve with you guys. I'm looking forward to 2026 and thank you for that opportunity as well.
Oh, what beef?
Oh, my God.
We are too, Sue.
Fantastic. Eileen, anything for tonight?
Yes, I should have brought this up under parks. Don't forget our tree lighting is on the 6th from 4:30 to 7. And breakfast with Santa Claus is 12:13. The times are 10 and 11 are the time, 11:30 are the time slots. It's $8 and it's at the lodge and you must sign up for it. Also, happy Thanksgiving.
Angela?
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for Sam.
At least one of us is.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Have nothing for tonight except for happy Thanksgiving, and Denise cannot find the information on the lodging. Can we approve it with the note that the lodging will not exceed?
Yes.
Give it a reference. Yeah.
There we go. Here we go.
Well, she's looking, it's Pava. Feliz Pava.
Feliz Pava.
Okay,
Feliz Pava. That's turkey. Happy turkey.
$169 per night.
Thanksgiving.
$202.27 per night. Oh, wait,
Turkey's not very happy.
Oh, that's okay.
Hearts and melt
All
turkey.
right, can you take an estimated guess?
Carla, can you,
That's right. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry, it's in the other one.
I apologize. I know that we talked about that last meeting, so I just.
Got anything yet on the actual
Yeah.
but I can look at last year. Okay, if we can just have a general amount to not exceed, then we should still be okay.
And it's Feliz Dia de Ascensión de Gracias.
I just saw that.
What's that?
Pretty long.
Happy Thanksgiving in Spanish.
What words?
That's a lot of words. Gotta really be happy.
Yeah.
With attend the full conference last year, the price for lodging was $549.45.
I'd say $650. Yeah, it would be good.
Be gone.
All right, so motion to approve the attendance of the annual spring conference, again, with the full conference, $350 per person, $275 2-day, $175 meal plan as followed, $297 per person, 2-day, $235, 1-day, $110, with lodging not to exceed $650 per person. Does that sound acceptable to everybody?
Yes.
Got it.
All right, so the motion was made by Michelle and it was seconded by Tom. Are you guys good with keeping that?
You got it.
All right, any questions on the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Angela, thank you for keeping us straight and narrow. All right, we do have an executive session regarding personnel. We do not need to leave the meeting open, so unless anybody has anything else, could I get a motion, please, to adjourn?
So moved.
Second, Eileen and Michelle. Thank you, everyone. Meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, that would mean happy actions and things. That makes sense.
Yes.
I took Spanish.
Bye.
Talking.